All right, welcome to it. Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast. This is episode Rider 219. Damn, we did 219 of these things.
Yes, sir.
Crazy work. I'm one of your hosts, Tom Kapone. Whoop, whoop, to me. All right, and it is my birthday week.
Hey.
Ain't no party like a Tonka Pong party because a Tonka Pong party don't stop. Ain't no party like a Tonka Pong party. Tonka Pong party don't stop.
We have no, just fly. Just be fly.
You
fly.
roasted the cup.
No touch of red, not a hint of black, not a sliver of green.
KeKe talked about that dress code so bad, Tom said, I ain't doing another one.
Yeah, she the one talked me out of it.
Yeah, she talked you out of
with my hint of red.
A hint of red, a touch of green.
I thought I was balling with that.
Yeah, snap.
All right. And the lady over here, this baby-ass cowboy hat. That's right. She is fluffy and fine, the only lady of the pod. It is KeKe. What's up?
Woo, woo.
This ain't Texas. Hey, y'all.
What's up, KeKe?
How y'all feeling?
We all right.
Good.
You good?
You enjoy yourself?
Oh, did I? Absolutely. I feel renewed, refreshed. My credit score went up. Beyonce, just being in her presence will do a lot for you. And then I got to stand next to Tyler Perry. You know, security tried to take me out, but I stood 10 toes next to Tyler Perry. So I'm feeling wealthy and rich.
Go ahead now.
Yes, I am.
We proud of you, Sister KeKe.
Thank you. Shout out Beyonce.
Shout out Beyonce. All right, let's go ahead and get to this. Our little brother of the pod, the big dog, the man who just opened up for Bill Bellamy.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Woo.
Had a good time, man. Shout out to the legend Bill Bellamy. He gives a lot of game. You know, fun guy, you know, and you really want to age like him.
Yes.
You don't realize Bill just turned 60.
You lying.
I swear he did.
What?
He just turned 60.
Dang.
And if you see the energy that he has, the vibrance, just the youth, not just looking young, just the energy that he has, you like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at getting older. He one of them people that make me comfortable with getting older. Between him and Tone.
Yep.
I can get older. I'm cool.
You got to leave them drugs alone, though. That's the secret.
Yeah, you got to
You don't age like that when you on that hard stuff. You be dabbling sometimes.
I don't be on drugs.
I'm telling you, I want to tell you that everybody, because I don't know, the aging stuff is cracks me up. There's only two things that you're going to either do. You're going to get older or die young.
That's right.
Whichever one you want. So I don't know. Like, however you want. If you want to die young, it's cool. Mm-hmm. It's cool if that's your thing. Live hard, die young. But hey, man, getting older, it ain't bad. And I tell everybody, the only bad part is the physical stuff, the physical ability, not being able to, like, especially like if you like a person that likes to be active. That's the tough part of it. And then the other part of it is that it's a good and a bad. You see stuff. Everything repeats, bro. Like, you see, like, actions. You see the way people are. You don't, and that's what I said. Like, I've said it before. Like, yo, I was really good at arguing in my 30s and in my 20s. I think I was one of the best at it. Now I don't want to do that. I just don't.
I get it.
I just don't. But it's cool, man.
But it's just a different time. Like Bill 60 wasn't like my uncle and them 60.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by, like, getting older is like, oh, it's not the end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
60 is crazy for Bill. He is aging great.
They lived like they was old on the way out. Bill was out. We kicked it. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. Like I said, the energy was there as if, you know what I'm saying? Like, the spirit was just as young as anybody's in the room. Is what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck because I got a chance to hang out with Bill while he was here. It took everything that I had not to really get in the fan mode with Bill. It took everything I had because I'm gonna tell you, there's a few people in this industry that when I was watching on the outside, Bill was one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bill was one of them. Bill made being a goddamn DJ on MTV look like the best job in the world.
Yes, he did.
I said, if this is what this life is like, I'd never forget. I wanted to tell him. I watched it. The Beach House, the MTV, all of that stuff. And this is at Janet Jackson's height. This is a Janet Jackson the height. So Janet, for the younger listener, is like Beyonce. They are literally the exact same type of person. The way Janet dominates is the exact same the way Beyonce dominates. It's just the exact same thing. So he went. Now imagine watching your favorite VJ go interview Janet or interview Beyonce while she's working on her set, working on her show for Cowboy Carter. That's what this fool did. He went, hung out with Janet, the dancers, they interviewing, he around the whole thing. I said, if he get to do that, I want to do that too.
Yeah.
I want to do that. Yeah. I got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bill is one of them guys. People forgot about Bill's running. He was a damn good VJ.
So good. At them spring breaks, he used to have his head by all them people booties. They used to be shaking their booty on his head. I remember watching him and Two can play that game.
Come on, Love Jones.
Yeah, that was like the only movie we had, so I just had to keep watching it over and over. Like, Bill Bellamy is that guy. And he was sitting out here because y'all interviewed him. He was sitting out at the table, and I came out, and I was too scared to say something, but... Yeah, Bill definitely deserves something.
He was cool.
He is definitely one of the guys.
We went out, kicked it. He just still got that energy. And I watched him. I said, let me see what he eat because he in shape and look, healthy. He had barbecue chicken. That wasn't even on the menu.
Really?
I looked at the menu 30 times. And I had to ask his manager when Bill went on stage. I said, hey, how Bill get the barbecue chicken? He said, oh, no, that's in our rider. He said, that's in our rider. He was like, when you're on the road as much as we are, you can't be eating crazy. He said, because it'll mess you up. He's like, you'll be messed up. You'll be eating crazy. So part of the rider, when I blow up, I need grilled chicken and mixed vegetables.
One thing that I'm learning is another thing is eating ain't fun no more.
Why you say that?
Because you're eating to live.
I gotta eat to live.
Yep.
It's not even. It's like.
Why KeKe say it like that?
Seriously.
Look,
I had a gyro.
I'm with you, brother. I'm on.
What's that, KeKe?
Baby, this is a $20 salad. Every bite I take, I think about what $20 could have got me. I could have got a whole pizza, 10, 15 wings with $20. And I'm sitting here eating a $20 salad. I know what you're feeling, brother. I'm trying to tell you.
It's
eat to live is funny.
Eat to live, bro. Like exactly. You just eat anything you want at any time.
No, I still gotta eat to live too.
Yeah, you do, but Zach, you can mess up for a long time. Me and KeKe can check out of here
at any moment. I laugh too hard, baby. I might pass out in this chair. You got to, I know exactly what you
mean, bro.
Yep.
You gotta eat to live. It's wild. Yes. I had chicken and rice and vegetables for a week straight. It's good, but I definitely drive past Italian Fiesta every day.
Yep.
The Italian Fiesta, the one that everybody goes to, is right by my house.
Yep.
So I'm like, I see it. I'm like, I could get a slice, and you just don't want to go. Once you go down that road, you gotta go all the way. You're gonna end up getting the Italian beef. You're gonna end up getting gyros. You're gonna get loaded fries. You just gotta.
I get it.
You can't slip.
I get it. You just want to stay healthy and not get them Michael Jordan eyes.
Yeah, not get the Michael Jordan eyes.
Whatever it takes not to get that. Because that's somebody who you see aging and you like, Mike.
What's going on?
What's going on? You don't look right. I don't want to be that guy where my eyes yellow, I'm out of shape, I got the big gut. And then for me, it's going to be really bad because I'm going to be the skinny dude with the gut. Have you ever seen them guys?
Yes.
Mike. Terrible.
Mike is rich, bro. Mike is rich.
But that's more reason you should. You could get a chef to make your food taste good and be fire. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like you got the resources to where you don't have to think about it and you can have the good foods.
I bet you get himself in shape. I bet you he does.
Why? Because he's about to be on TV?
Mm-hmm. I bet.
I can see that.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Because he
got a reason now.
He kind of fell back, and it was like we saw glimpses of Mike, glimpses, and he's like, all right, man, I don't care. But he about to be on TV.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell Michael Jordan finna go on TV looking crazy.
That's right. Nope. And you better get a stylist.
Yeah.
Because if he come on with them big jeans and them hard bottom shoes, don't do that, Mike.
I think he is, watch. I think he gonna come on there. And ain't nobody gonna challenge nothing he say about anything.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I don't think so.
I think people are looking forward to arguing with him.
No.
Because, like Stephen A. said, if Mike comes as the Michael Jordan that he knows, it's gonna be made for TV.
Yeah, I think so. But I just see everybody else just like
bowing down.
Yeah, like whatever you say, because how can you argue with the greatest?
I'm gonna argue. I would love to debate basketball with Michael Jordan. Now he's gonna win, but
he's gonna win, but he's got some blemishes that you can call out and be like, well, you don't know.
Who has the balls? I just gotta see it.
He's got not on his basketball career. Let me tell you.
Like easy.
He's got some.
That's a perfect record. Michael Jordan has a perfect record
on
as
the
a
court.
basketball
on
player.
the court,
Okay,
he has a perfect record on the court, but he has a F record as a executive. So that is where you could get him on. It's the same man that drafted Kwame Brown. Mm-hmm. It's the same man that drafted it was some other.
He made up for it. He got the ball, brother.
That was he wasn't even doing that then. By that time, the two that he drafted were bust. Never did that. You can talk back and forth with Mike because of some of the things that you can be like, now Mike on the court, and that's a lot of players who are great on the court. They can't see talent the same way because they were so great and gifted. It's like it's certain things that they miss. But then you'll get an average player who's an average player, and he's like an amazing coach, an amazing executive. And I think it's because they can't see it because it came so natural to them.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think Mike is going to come on TV. People are saying he's only going to be on there twice. I guarantee you, he has
They gave him $40 million. He's going to be on TV.
He has watched. They gave him 40?
They gave him more than Brady.
They gave him 40? No, Brady got 100.
No, he got over each year to year. If you look at Brady's entire contract, Brady got more money because he's on there 10 years. If you go to Mike, what he got for each year, if you break it down year by year, Mike making more than Brady.
Okay. But this is the thing, though. Mike has watched Charles Barkley become a bigger celebrity than, and that's his old best friend. There's some competition in there, and I believe Mike's going to come on here.
Talking that talk?
Yeah. I don't, because he's watched his boy. This is boy.
Yeah.
This is, his ex-best friend Charles is unbelievably more popular than Mike is right now.
Hold on now.
Michael Jordan. Okay, I understand.
What you mean by that?
You're talking about somebody that loves Michael Jordan. Charles Barkley in 2025 is more popular than Michael Jordan, and that is a fact. That is a fact. Michael Jordan is a shoe to my son. He's a shoe to my daughter. He's a shoe to my even my 25-year-old daughter, because he's just bigger than life. He's the Jumpman logo. He's a legend. As far as like popular relatability, pop culture, everybody know who Charles is. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing. Okay. That's the same thing as like a Shaq. That's the same.
So you're saying because he's seen more, he talking more?
Yeah, I'm just saying that. KeKe, you get what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying.
Because I guarantee you, if you go to China and you be like, who is Michael Jordan, versus you say, who is Charles Barkley, more people who know who Michael Jordan is. So when you say that, more popular.
I'm thinking pop culture, KeKe, can you explain what I'm talking about? KeKe, like KeKe's perfect because she's not in the sports world.
Right.
Who do you think is more popular between Charles and Mike right now?
Right now? I mean, in any time, Michael Jordan is more popular than anybody in basketball.
Oh. Yeah.
At any time.
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Okay, it's Michael Jordan. And I get what you're saying. Like the newer generation, they do recognize him with a shoe. And the Space Jam, my generation, Space Jam, for people that weren't in sports, like we know who Michael Jordan is. Like his name is what it is. It's like it's the McDonald's logo.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So his name is gonna take him wherever. So yeah.
I just think because Charles is and him and Shaq fall into that. In the sense of they have, like, Mike's like a legend.
I think the people that know, the only thing is, I think the people that know Charles and listen to Charles also grew up in the Mike era.
Yes.
So it's not like Charles is just garnering a new bunch of teenagers who are like, oh, I love Charles Barkley.
I think so.
In my opinion.
So.
They might recognize Charles
they in sports.
Let's
say play sports
TV.
And watch TNT. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think like a little kid is watching a commercial that Charles is in and like, that's Charles Barkley. I love him. No. They just see that's just the old black dude.
Okay.
That's funny.
All right, that's
yeah.
All right, let's get to somebody that they do know, though.
Who they know?
Chris Brown has been denied bail in the UK because of the assault. And they said that he won't go back up to, I think, the 13th or something like
June
that.
June 13th, yep. He won't go back in front of a judge.
So he's missing dates right now, right?
Yeah, I believe his first date may have been like on June 8th or something. So yeah, he's missing some dates on the tour.
Sad.
So they are saying, KeKe, because I know you know about the story, you love Breezy to death, that his ass might go to jail.
Yeah, because it's overseas, so it's just like you never know what they're going to do or what their laws are. And that's why you have to be careful when you travel abroad, because committing a crime over there is not the same as committing it in the United States. You know, the people you could pay off here or the attorneys in our legal system, it's not like that everywhere else, and especially for a black man. So I don't know, but I'm praying for the best for Breezy, and it's I'm so disappointed, like almost like I'm just so mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like he was for real at this point in his life, and I don't know him, and I ain't never, been around. I've been around him, but I'm not in his clique to know what he really liked. Right. But from the outside looking in as a fan, it looked like Chris Brown has finally matured to the space of he knows he's a GOAT. He knows he's a superstar. He's moving and acting like a superstar. He's focused on his music and his career. We haven't seen him in a lot of drama recently. We haven't seen him engaging in beef and stuff. So I was excited about the Breezy Bowl because I thought this was the road to the Super Bowl for him. I said he's going to go and break records with this tour and go viral with this tour. And it's going to be so magical that they're going to have to give him his chance at the Super Bowl. That's where I thought it was headed for him. And I just hate to see something that happened 2 years ago take him under right now. Like, that's so insane. So I'm hoping he get out.
That's Zach. They said there's alleged video of this incident happening.
Yeah, busting in the head. That's what they said he did.
Man.
Stumped him out. You know what I'm saying? Chris wolfed him. He shouldn't have went back. But
imagine
But I would just tell Chris. And his team. I think he's gonna get out. I think he's gonna be able to do Breezy Bowl. I do. But I think he's going to have to get his checkbook ready. This will not be cheap to get out of. All right. I think that they might be like, yeah, okay, but it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be one of them expensive ones where he's gonna have to pay a lot of people.
Yep.
Maybe the victim.
Definitely the victim.
The victim. The people of, the people in the UK. A lot of hands gonna have to get greased because they got you now. They got you, and you at the mercy of them. And you think about his lawyer.
England.
His lawyer is probably trying to plea him out. Like, what do I have to do? Like, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that he can get out.
You are in jail in the UK, bro.
Yeah, everybody's like, don't drop the soap. Don't drop it.
He has to be feeling. You get off a jet, flying great.
Yes.
You in a luxury hotel, living great.
Yep.
You on the FaceTime with your chick before you go to bed. You talking crazy, girl. I'm going to kill it. All of these things are happening. You had a great meal. And then they wake your ass up at 6 in the morning and come get you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you think Chris is doing well in jail over there? Ain't nobody bothering him over there.
No, that ain't always the case.
That ain't always the case.
I don't think they bother him.
They had Brittany Griner. And Brittany Griner.
Okay, think about what Tory Lanez is, and it's Tory Lanez. This is Chris Brown. Okay, this is 2 different levels of superstar. This damn near like Michael Jackson walking in the jail. Everybody gonna be like, Chris, you cool.
Yep.
You are cool.
That is true.
Trust me. They sing to can you sing to my cousin? Yep. I'm in here with Chris. I wish you would touch Chris. They probably protecting the hell out of Chris Brown. You want some extra? You need some extra muffins, dog?
That is true.
Chris is fine.
That is true.
I hope so.
I mean, there's also gonna be that one hater, but he's probably
that
got
young
more
hater
people
is he's outnumbered.
Yeah,
I don't know. They hate us in other countries. They don't like Americans.
Yeah, they hate us.
They don't like black men.
Though.
They don't. Okay.
They hate us. Me and Tone go. We in trouble.
Yeah, y'all are.
But Chris Brown.
Okay.
He's fine.
I don't know.
Oh
I hope
my
so.
gosh. Also, denied bond. Dirk has had that happen to him.
3
now
times.
he is trying to get it again for the 3rd time, and they requested a new judge to overrule the denial. You guys know anything about this story?
I heard that he wants to get a new judge so he can try to get bond. That's all I know. Huh?
Who was that?
Dirk.
Oh, okay.
It's, he's been denied a bond twice, so he's trying to get a new judge on it because the same judge keep telling him no. So he's trying to get a new judge so he can get out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Free Dirk.
I wish him the best.
Okay.
No, scream free Dirk like y'all be around here acting about Tory Lanez.
I do. No, I want Dirk to get out because I think what happened with. I hate to see what happened with Dirk. I hate to see, like you said, the same thing, changing your life, doing these different things, you know, and then all of a sudden you get hit. And all of this stuff is coming out about you, murder for hire, and all of these different things. I hate hearing that.
Exactly.
What are you talking about,
Because it's just, y'all be so loud for Tory Lanez, but y'all is not loud enough for me for Dirk.
KeKe.
What are you talking about?
We that loud for Tory Lanez.
Y'all loud
I
for
said
Tory
that they
Lanez.
need to have, this was for everybody who, this man almost died. He got stabbed 14 times. They said Dirk got stabbed 14 times.
Shot. And y'all don't care about
She's
that.
okay, though. She's free.
How do you know? Were you there? Were you there?
She got shot. No, I was not. But I'm telling you, I seen people that got shot. Nobody's twerking after you get shot.
That's crazy.
In your leg.
That is crazy.
Nobody in the world.
Have you ever been shot?
Huh?
Have you ever been shot?
No, I have
and
not.
Have you ever been shot at?
No, I have been shot at.
Okay.
There's a lot of difference.
Did
I
you
went out and
twerk
had a drink after I got shot at. And the dude that I know that got shot, he had to pee out the bag.
That's
so
crazy
I
to me.
Pee in the
it's
bag.
just y'all not loud enough for Dirk for me, but y'all be real loud for Tory.
No,
when it comes to Tory Lanez,
we
y'all
weren't
be loud.
I was just saying, I was just making a point of people who are in jail for life versus somebody who got some hope of getting out shouldn't be in the same cell. And I mean that for Dirk too. But we do want Dirk to get out. And Tory Lanez is doing his time.
Y'all ain't saying it enough. Y'all get Tory Lanez and want to debate Megan Thee Stallion getting shot for hours, but ain't nobody talking about Dirk, and I don't appreciate it.
What is there to say, KeKe?
Free Dirk.
We said it.
I said free Dirk.
All right.
I don't know what she wants to go down there.
I want you to wear a free Dirk shirt on the next episode.
I ain't never won no free Tory shirt.
You ain't won that one.
I don't know. I'm tired. The internet been a lot this week about Tory Lanez, and I'm sick of it.
You just don't like Tory Lanez.
I don't.
And that's what it is. You
I
taking
don't.
this
Why?
out.
What'd he do to you?
Y'all make me not like him.
What did he
Honestly,
do?
it's y'all.
What?
It's really y'all that make me not like him. Because it's like y'all just refuse to accept what happened, which was he was there, allegedly, with a gun and shot a woman or shot at a woman. Y'all excuse all of that.
It
don't matter. Why would you have a gun pointed towards a woman? How do you make an excuse for that?
No, you don't.
There's no excuse.
I'm not. That was not playing.
Then the woman didn't lie to the police on his behalf. Okay?
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
She did?
Yes. Lied to the police on his behalf.
Lord.
Then she went and the state picked it up because he was a felon and shouldn't have been touching a gun anyway.
Facts.
Should have been nowhere near a gun anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And she got subpoenaed to go to court to speak out. But before all of that, she was trying to protect him, but he got on the internet and started trolling her. Okay? Bullying her on the internet. Then he popped up at her shows. The festivals that she was booked, he was not. He popped up and did that and kept trolling this girl. And then once she went to court because the state picked it up, not Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all give her no credit for any of that. Y'all only say he ain't do it. She one shot.
KeKe,
I don't know.
Hold on, real quick.
There's two things can be true, KeKe.
What?
We can support Meg, and we also
I don't feel no support for Meg up in this room.
We can.
Ain't
we
nothing
can
to support.
Meg.
She's okay.
She got shot at.
I understand that, and she's fine now. And guess what? She's put out albums. She's been performing. She's doing her thing. Meg is not walking around. If Meg was out here performing with a limp, then I would be
That's
like,
so
I would
crazy.
be feeling, Meg is fine.
That's
and
so
two
crazy.
things can be true. We happy that Meg Thee Stallion is okay.
Yes.
And also, if Tory didn't do it, we don't think he should be in jail. What's wrong with that?
And if anybody who was talking about it, KeKe, who was the main two who said, why the hell was there a gun anyway?
Facts.
Why are you even in this situation? We were very critical on Tory Lanez. You said, we said it's two women in the pool. We talked about that we kept beating it. Go look at the past pods and look how we was talking about that.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way that shouldn't even been a thing.
That's all they would have said.
That's all
Tone
y'all
was
said,
naked.
but y'all do not.
Yes.
Y'all
now, if it would have been a little freaky Diddy charge, that would have been different.
And y'all act like Tory is so innocent and he has no business behind bars.
I don't think he should get stabbed to death. That's all I ask, is that he don't get
I don't think
killed.
he should get stabbed to death
That's
either.
it. I don't think he should lose his life.
I don't think she.
So I'm sorry.
Okay, that's what your point is.
That's
but
my
let's now
point.
explain your point because
My
you don't.
point.
You think Tory just is innocent?
No, I don't think he's innocent. I'm saying if he's innocent, get him out of jail. And I think what he did was corny even if a gun being around. I said that on past pods. It's no way in hell you got Kylie Jenner, you got Kelsey thick ass, and you got Meg Thee Stallion thick ass, and there's a pistol out. The only thing they would have said about Tone Kapone, he got naked. I'd be got naked. I'd be like, oops, my boxes fell down.
Oh my God!
I let him see
it's
the
the
hammer.
naked time, y'all.
I let him see the hammer. Like, look, like,
All
there's
I
no
know.
way, bro. Like, he was corny, but you don't want to see black men. You don't see anybody in jail that does not have to be there, because jail is a dangerous place.
Yes, but if you shoot at a woman or shoot a woman, you belong there.
You do.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
That's fair.
And he is doing his time, KeKe. I've never seen anybody so mad at somebody doing their time. You know what I'm saying?
I am.
I've never seen somebody so angry that people are saying anything. Like,
No,
he's
y'all saying
behind the bars.
Y'all saying free
He's
him,
behind
but how
bars,
could you
though.
fix your
He's
mouth
not
to say
free.
he needs to be free? And how do y'all excuse him shooting a woman? Now we can go there, because if y'all want to act like y'all sit on this podcast and show support to Megan Thee Stallion, who is the actual victim, while you worried about Tory Lanez getting stabbed in jail, y'all didn't have that same energy for a woman who got shot. So let's keep the same energy.
I think everybody
No,
is. I think everybody's where they're supposed to be. Tory Lanez is in jail.
Now you
Meg
think he
is
wasn't
out here
supposed to be.
free. What are we
He just said
talking
he
about?
wanted to get out. Which one is it?
No, what we're saying is when we
He said if he didn't do it, he need to get out. He shot at a woman.
But I'm saying we don't know according to what
How
his
come we
bodyguard
don't
just
know?
said.
Zach just said he
The
wasn't supposed to
bodyguard
be.
said that they saw that the lady
So you
Kelsey.
believe the bodyguard?
Allegedly, this is what happened. I don't know. They
And
said
that's
he was
what's
set
wrong with
up.
the world.
I think KeKe
And
think
that's
we
what's wrong
planting
with
the
them.
stories.
I do.
We just reporting the
The
news.
lady on TikTok just said, she said that it's more to the story than meets the eye. I didn't say it. It was the same lady you introduced me to on TikTok.
Okay, I'm done with y'all.
All right, thank
Just
you.
say free Dirk as much as y'all say free Tory.
Free
Okay.
Dirk, free
Free
Tory, free R. Kelly, free everybody that's locked up. Damn.
Don't
free,
say that.
Free Smokey.
Free Smokey,
They
free
trying to lock
Ron now.
Smokey. They
Who
trying
is
to lock
Smokey?
Smokey Robinson up.
Oh Lord,
He ain't locked up.
They
that's
said
crazy.
they said Smokey Robinson is now under criminal investigation for sexual assault allegations. They are trying to lock Smokey up. Now, according to this report right here, they're saying the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department confirmed it has launched a formal inquiry into the allegations, saying that saying that
tearing you
Smokey,
up.
at 85 years old, they're accusing him of sexual battery. There are 4 anonymous housekeepers, all of Latin descent. He likes the mamacitas, allegedly. It's sexual battery, false imprisonment, negligence, and
God.
gender violence.
Oh Lord,
They're 85 years old. They trying to take Smokey down.
that's crazy.
Okay.
Do you believe this?
I can't believe. I mean, listen. I hope Smokey won the freaky man. I hope he won the 69 guy back in the day. But you know,
I don't know.
I hope just by looking at today's news, though, for real, I got some serious stuff. Anything y'all do in the dark, it's coming out in the light.
If you're
so
black.
just know that.
If you're a black man.
If you black, for sure.
If you're a black man, for sure.
It's 100%.
It's 100%. It ain't you, and you're not getting away with nothing. So I hope anybody today that's thinking about being freaky, you know, Ryder, he had lotion in his pocket. I don't know what you into, but anybody who is thinking about
Whole
some
bottle.
freaky,
Wow.
right? It was wild.
Wow.
Anybody who thinking about being a freak or doing something weird that you ain't got no business doing, it's gonna come out. So if they messing with Smokey, we ain't heard from Smokey in years. I didn't even know Smokey was still with us. And now
That
Smokey
is
got to
so
go to
fucked
court.
up.
No, for real. Yeah, I know you probably knew. I
Yo,
know
don't get
Sean-
mad at me because you trying to kill off this 85-year-old man.
No, I'm not.
I just know
This
that
is crazy.
Smokey. Last thing I remember from Smokey is he had that song that was like gang banging. You remember that song?
Yeah.
Smoking that smoke,
Drinking that drink.
drink, doing that dope, gang banging. It was
See?
the worst song I've ever heard. And
Tried to
now-
preach to everybody else.
now he out here with freaky
That's
charges.
wow.
Oh, God. Get to this, man. Dawn Richards from Danity Kane has been the latest to testify in the Diddy trial. She took the stand, and she also said that she witnessed Diddy try to hit Cassie with a skillet and punch and kick her. She said those are the things that she saw.
This is the funniest trial. So like to me,
it's not funny.
I hate to make, but I'm comic. That's all I can see. So all I see is people coming on the stand telling what they believe is their truth allegedly, and they're saying all this gruesome, dirty stuff about Diddy, and then the defense just walks up and be like, "Well, why you say this to him then?" Basically, that's their whole defense. Even with her, they're like, "Well, did you ask her for? Say here that you asked her for? You wanted to get back in the studio with him after that?" And he was like, "Yeah, I did. I said that." So it kind of the issue with this case is gonna be trying to draw the line between what people wanted to do and what people didn't want to do, because they're saying all these things, the abusive things that Diddy did, and I'm not saying he didn't do them. All right, but then on the defense, it's gonna be like, well, on this date, you like, for example, Cassie said she was raped by Diddy, which is a very serious thing. Then comes back and was like, well, I had consensual sex after that with Alex Fine being my boyfriend. Yeah, now, all of those things can be true. I told you I believe everything Cassie's saying, but if you're a juror, now you've blurred the lines. You understand of like what was consensual versus what's not. You're blurring that, and then they have to vote beyond a shadow of a doubt. And that's all the defense is doing. It's just all they got to do is gloom a little bit of doubt in there. And it makes it a tough trial.
It's tough.
It makes it a tough trial.
He was peeing in her mouth, allegedly.
Nobody wants that. Like
peeing in her mouth until she said she was choking. Now, I know when I started choking on water, I close my mouth.
Tone, don't start that. Nobody wants to be peed in their mouth. Nobody wants that.
Guess what?
Nobody wants that.
What?
No, you
if
can't
I
tell
tell
me
my
that.
woman to pee in my mouth, and I said, and then you know what? At some point it becomes uncomfortable. Guess what? I close my mouth.
No.
I close my mouth. It's my mouth. I close it.
No, dog. No, dog.
I think the case is showing more than anything.
I see pee, I move.
How much people will excuse for clout and fame and money.
Yep.
That's what this case is revealing, just how far things can go when you are chasing clout, fame, and money.
Thank you.
And what you'll take.
And what you will take, and what you will allow, and what you will ignore. You saw a girl almost get hit in her head with a frying pan, and you went and did Dirty Money album with him, or you went and did whatever. It does not excuse his action.
It does not.
But it does reveal how the world works and how people will turn their head to things if it will give them some type of clout and money. And Cat Williams said it best. All you big dick bandits will be revealed in these forthcoming years, and here we are.
No, it's the truth. It's a nasty thing. Diddy is an abuser. We've seen it. Anytime you could kick a woman, drag her by her head, all that stuff.
And I think that was light work. I think he does worse than that.
You're an abusive dude. We are that right there. We know is abusive, but also, and I was making a little light of it with the urination stuff. But it's like you said, it's like, and I think she may have said it in the testimony, is that like she didn't want anybody else to be in her spot, in a sense of for the freak offs or be involved with Diddy. That's why she cared if he messed with other people, because she didn't want anybody in her spot. This is an extreme example where people are seeing, because Diddy is one of the few people in the world that can change your life instantly.
But it seems like what happens, and I don't know the case because I'm not in there, but since we be seeing it from our Shade Room reporters and different things and everything we reading, you see people, like, it seemed like Diddy had a mixture of, like, evil, and then he'll do something good. Like, there was like, did all this, beat the hell out of Cassie, then turn around, take her on a $500,000 shopping spree. Then probably tell her he love her. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? This the people he doing albums with afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Probably say some wild to them, do some wild stuff to them. Then, here go a car. Here's the this. See, like, it's a way you can control people with money.
No, it's not even money.
It's manipulation. It's manipulation.
After it becomes money, it's fear. Right? So people are like, she could have closed her mouth. She could have left. She could have. If I'm scared for my life and I'm scared for my family members' lives and my friends' lives, I'm not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. She tried to leave. He blew up Kid Cudi's car, allegedly. This is the type of stuff that is, it looks on the outside like, Cassie, she could have left. She could have just stopped it. She could have broke up with him. It ain't that easy once you get in there. Once you locked in, it's not easy to walk away.
I don't think it was easy to walk away at all.
You know what I'm saying?
I think she had to. We literally saw her trying to run away and get chased down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, talking about could have left. How? So, I'm just curious how this gonna turn out, man.
Yeah, I'll say it right on the pod until I don't have a dog in the fight other than I want to see bad people go to jail. But for what they trying to put him in jail
Except
for,
Tory Lanez, huh?
What they trying to put Diddy in jail for, it don't look like it's gonna happen.
I think it's still early in the case, and I think
we'll see more.
I think we'll see a lot more.
Yeah,
I think we'll see a lot more come out, and I think when you're going up against the feds, there is some hard evidence of a crime being committed, or they wouldn't be wasting their time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they know that Diddy is one of the most powerful, rich men in the beloved men in the world. So to try to go up against him, I'm sure they have their ducks in a row. And I think we all are looking at Cassie like it was a Diddy versus Cassie case. That's really not the case. Cassie was just put up there to paint a picture of who this man is and who his, his private life, what his private life is like. Then they will attach him to actual crimes that he's being accused of, which is racketeering and RICO, whatever.
Let Cassie go home, y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all it's time for her to go home.
Let Cassie enjoy her money. Let her enjoy her new baby, the rest of it, and her family. That was the one thing that I had to take away from the Cassie testimony. I just was like, I wish she'd go home.
Yeah.
I want her to stop talking.
About day 3, we was like, all right now.
Yeah. I was done after day 1.
I was interested in day 2, but once she started saying I still love him and stuff like that, I said, go home.
I didn't want. I just didn't want.
I
guess the part of it was I didn't want the cross-examination because the cross-examination is gonna make you look crazy.
It can make you look crazy, but at the end of the day, we see it on video.
Yeah, and
no.
No matter what I
just
say,
saw a mentally messed up person.
We saw it on video.
Right.
Oh God.
All right, let's get to this. Fans are speculating Offset is trying to take another shot at Cardi. On his Insta story saying, spend time with your kids, not just on the gram.
He couldn't possibly be talking about Cardi.
He just needs to, I don't know if that was just a message for
Maybe
people.
he's talking to her new man. Because don't he have kids that he not around or something?
He need to leave them alone.
He couldn't have been talking about Cardi.
Look, Offset, dog. Go on, man. Leave everybody alone. Leave Cardi alone. Leave her man alone. Leave everybody alone. Just be a good father and a good co-parent and move on. You got to let it go.
Whoever his boys is, they got to tell him.
Stop.
You Offset, be a player, have fun, do what you do, and just keep it pushing, bro. You don't have to because even if this was just, he was just saying something out loud. It was a thought on his mind. Everything that he says right now is being just scrutinized because they think it's going towards Cardi.
Leave it alone, bro.
Anything he says, like he could get on his Instagram and be like, yeah, I just need people to love more. Oh, he must be talking about Cardi B. He must be saying something. Everything he says, they are trying to pick apart.
But I also
because of the breakup.
I don't like people who do that though. I don't like people who tweet with no context. You know, they just be having them random ass sayings out there in the world. No, just
put a name on it.
Yeah, put something to it. You see people do it. I'm not just talking about Offset, but people always put little messages out. Like, put some context to this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
KeKe, why you?
Because it just that bothers me.
What you over there thinking about this?
No, I agree with Zach. You gotta. Put a name on it. But at this point, you gotta realize what Offset has lost. And what he is realizing in this moment. So I actually extend grace to him. I expect a couple more crash outs if I was Offset.
Wow.
I would be crashing out myself. Not gonna lie. Wow. My baby mama Cardi B, she didn't help me and gave me this look. Whether people want to recognize it or not, recognize what.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna rest in peace. Take off. My thing is, I lost Cardi B. I lost my spades. You know what I'm saying? I lost the big joker. I lost it. And now I got to realize what my life is now. I'm a single dad of all these kids. My music, I don't know if it's charting. I don't know. And I'm not playing it. I ain't introduced the Offset record in a while on the radio. That's just me. Well, not in my show. I don't know. Maybe they put him in the prime with you. I don't know. But over on the weekends, while he probably should have been, I ain't seen it.
Oh, my God.
So my thing is,
oh my God,
if I was him, I would be crashing out too. And I extend grace. We got to his friends need to support him and say, I understand. all that, bro, go be a player. He know that ain't gonna work. He know, and nothing he can post or do is going to give him the one up on Cardi at this point. So I would crash out, bro. You gotta get over that. And
but
then
why he didn't know? He should have known that he had Cardi. Come on,
y'all
man.
never
Cardi
know.
didn't just turn into Cardi.
Y'all never know until it's too late.
We do know.
Not all
It's
of y'all.
countless of us know.
Most of
us do know. Look at ASAP right now holding it down. He know. Look at Jay-Z. He know.
But I guarantee you, ASAP probably then lost a good woman in his life too. It's like y'all got to lose a couple good women first to realize.
Human beings have to lose good people.
Let me tell you something, Tom. If I got to lose,
I'm not going to let you sit there and woman this.
If I got to lose.
Human beings have to lose good people. There are women, and you know some of them, just like I know some of them, just like I know dudes. Everybody has to lose somebody to be like, you know what? Once you realize that people are not dispensable, that's when you really figure it out.
That's true.
Because most times
disposable.
You like, yo, I go get me another chick. I go get me another chick. I go get me another dude. I go get me another dude until you realize the magic was in that person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I get what you're saying. But if I got to lose somebody to get Rihanna, I take that loss.
Oh, you gonna take that?
Okay, we saying that now, but you got to look at women like Beyonce, Halle Berry. They have been cheated on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, ASAP is doing great right now. I pray he stay that way. But we see a lot of men fumble good women, and you got to crash out after that. And it's a part of the healing process. So Offset is going to be upset for a while. He's going to be upset for a while, and he will eventually circle back and hopefully make it right and raise his kids and be a great co-parent. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing he could do.
He's going to be upset for a while.
Yeah.
But he does definitely deserve to be upset. But I believe because women do it. Now, that's the one thing.
What?
That y'all do.
What we do?
Y'all poker face is nasty.
What that
when
mean?
You lose somebody that you may have fumbled or you may have messed up, you ain't gonna never be able to tell one way or the other. Women cry in the car, cry in their girl's house. You see
a lot of times,
some other stuff that happen. When women are wrong and they done messed up, they go somewhere and go get quiet. Only time if you mess them over is when women get loud. Guys tend to get loud first, like Offset, the outburst, the crash out. You got to cry in a car, bro.
Yeah, I never lost nothing that I needed to keep, so I don't know about. I can't speak. I can't speak for the woman that messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Folks done fumbled me.
You been fumbled, Zach?
I've been lost.
They lost a good one.
Oh yeah, they definitely fumbled.
But it's all right.
I definitely got some fumbles.
You got some fumbles? Somebody fumbled you, Tom?
Somebody fumbled you?
Oh my God!
What?
Yeah. I had somebody tell me that this career was for children.
For children?
Yeah, this is not a career that will raise a family. This is not nothing that you could sustain. Oh,
that's what she told you.
Wow. Oh, I know she cringed every time she hear you and Amy with the right talker. I know she be like, God damn, he's still on it.
He's still doing
it. I love it. I love it. You see what I'm driving.
Oh.
You see where I live. Blocks from the lake.
Period.
Catfish.
Baby, have they seen your bike? You ain't seen that bike you got.
My bike got mag wheels on
it. Good wheels. Damn. Somebody said that to you?
Oh, yeah. I've had, because, again, as y'all know, radio starts out nasty.
Yes.
It starts out nasty. The pay is nasty.
Yep.
And I've had women say things about the money. I've had women say things about, oh, okay, you think this is not this. I don't know if this is gonna be it, or just, the possibility of us moving. I had one woman break up with me when I was like, yo, I'm looking because I'm weekends at this time. I'm like sending stuff out. I'm like, man, I never have been a person, y'all know, this. I want to sit still and let people dictate how my career gonna go. That's just not how my life is set up. I want to push. And I was like sending stuff out. I was like, well, there's a chance, because we was getting serious, and I really dug the girl. We was cool. I was like, man, I might have to move to Houston, because Houston had a lot of interest in me and Shag. We got hated on that job, but that's a whole nother story. And when I told her, and I was like, I'm excited. I'm like, yo, I'm showing her the emails. I'm sitting the course. I'm like, yo, this could probably happen. Me and Shag we out. We about to go to Houston and be on at night. And she was like, I don't do long distance relationships. I was like, well, we'll figure it out. I was like, we like in it. She was like, I have to leave you. Nick, that lady broke up with me within a week. I found out I wasn't getting a job 2 weeks later.
Ooh.
And was still in Chicago. I never said nothing. She was just like, I thought you were moving. What happened? I was like, and tried to come pull back. It was too easy for you to leave me.
That's what I'm saying. It was too easy for her. That means she was
1 foot out the door.
She had one. She was looking for a reason. That's all right. And what happened was she thought. See, what a lot of times is a lot of women, especially early, they'll ride one bus till they can get to the next one. Basically, they want to be with you. Basically, no. They want to be with you. Now, it's something, they see that little shinier object and they think this is a level up.
I'm a step stool?
No, what happened was that level up that she thought she had didn't work out. So that's what happened. So she was looking for a reason, so I got to get her out from under Tom. This guy right here, he flashed, especially if she was talking about money and stuff anyway. So, he got this and that, and then she thought she was going to move on over to a better situation, and it didn't work out for her. Then she had to come on back. Yep, and stay where you at.
Success has been my ultimate petty revenge. I would thank the Lord for my wins.
Same.
That's, I'm sure people think that you're gonna be on the weekends. You pop up on morning shows.
Yeah.
They think you're gonna be on nights. You pop up on a morning show.
Or they think you're stopping you from growing.
Yeah. They see you do a podcast from your basement. And it turned into something else. Now you're on the shade room, so you see it. Success.
I love it, brother. Come on now.
Speaking of success,
George.
Speaking of success, we got a few minutes left. Spirit Airlines are getting ready to offer new seating options with extra leg room.
Come on, Spirit. It was
KeKe, what does this mean to you as a Spirit traveler? We cannot talk to Zach because he travels anything that fits the budget.
Yeah. He low key a Spirit traveler too now. I put him on, but yeah, I've been trying to tell y'all about Spirit Airlines for years. Y'all didn't want to listen to me.
You was right.
I try to put y'all on the big comfy seat up front. Y'all didn't want to hear me. So hey, Spirit just like any of these other airlines.
Except they put duct tape on it.
Y'all planes is falling more than ours.
Spirit ain't had no crashes.
Knock on wood.
Look, United ain't had no.
Oh, United cut up.
Stay down.
Y'all stay down. Y'all wheels falling off. Your hubcaps broke.
Don't
y'all
you talk about United.
One thing about United. One thing, United and Delta, they gonna delay a flight. You delayed on United.
Ain't nobody ain't no workers.
It ain't even weather or nothing. It's just we ain't here. What you mean?
Yep.
I love United. I love the lounges.
Let me tell you something. United.
You're a United flyer. My dog.
Let me tell you something. An American, I know y'all think y'all something, but y'all ain't nothing but Frontier with a little bit of, with a few more dollars.
A little more marketing dollars.
With a little more marketing. You Frontier with marketing. American.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. Y'all ain't nothing.
Southwest, it's either for me, it's United. I've flown Delta a couple times. It's cool. I like Delta. But it just seems like I ain't ready. It's like the Bentley. I just ain't ready for it. We'll come with that. But United and Southwest are my favorites. Now, I'm not looking forward to the new seating thing with Southwest.
Or the bags.
This month?
Yeah, it started already.
It did?
It did?
Mm-hmm. May 16th.
Get the...
So you got to pay for bags now?
You get one free.
One, wow.
You get one free.
I think you get one free, and it's with a certain... You know how they had at different levels of tickets you can buy? Yeah.
That's
you get
crazy.
one free. Yeah, it's tough.
So how do they get first class, though, on Southwest?
I don't know if it's first class. It's just you go first.
You just buy the A board. Do you buy the A board?
First class, you just go first.
You just go first.
I
You
buy
ain't first class, huh?
I buy the A board.
People always buy the A board so you can get your seat, right? But all those seats were the same.
Yeah, they all the same.
One thing KeKe put me on was that Spirit. One thing about it, Spirit used to take my Spirit because I wasn't flying it right. Got to pay a few more dollars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's ask this question before we get out of here.
That's one of the best things you ever did for me.
You welcome.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
Is that life?
Could you marry an OnlyFans
No.
model?
Damn.
No.
Could you marry one?
No.
How much they making?
I don't care.
Crazy
Because I ain't
money.
gonna say no before I figure out. Some of them
Your
be
man
making
is killing
millions.
them he killing them on
And can't
OnlyFans.
nobody touch them?
Ain't nobody touching
Nah,
them.
they touching them. They doing all types of nasty porn.
No, they
Yeah,
not
they
touching
virtual.
them.
It's
He
virtual.
doing it. It's all virtual. He making about, let's just give it on a not a, like let's say $50,000 a month.
Whew.
And he's showing the hammer to everybody, sending the DMs, all type of stuff.
But it's virtual.
But it's all virtual.
And he not touching nobody else, huh? Is that the scenario?
Yep. No,
You
not
said-
touching.
you said-
all virtual.
You said 50,000
But you
A
gotta
month?
be in one
A
video
month.
with him a
a
month.
month. No, see, you didn't add it. Your freak ass. Don't look at me like that either when you say something like that. Little nasty. Tell some, you got to be at one. And look, you've been watching that Diddy trial a little too tight, baby. Don't get to looking over here. You probably got baby oil in your pocket, too. Don't look at me like that. I feel uncomfortable. Okay? Now, Zach want to subscribe to that channel. He said, and you being one, too. No, that ain't what Tone said. Your little freak body ass. Go on somewhere. This pod fam, y'all saw he was calling me baby the other episode. Now you
I did not do that
Tone,
on no
this nigga
episode.
call
Yes,
me
he
baby.
did.
It
Yes,
wasn't
he
no
did.
no tape.
He gonna say, hey, baby, what? That's our sister, son. What you doing?
It's
That's
always
sis.
to do with my backside.
Hey,
that be on me.
baby.
I'm
Whoa.
just trying to tell y'all.
That wasn't.
You
That
crossed
wasn't no
the
tape.
line.
Yeah,
You have
I'm
crossed
about
the
to
line.
I'm about to move my seat. That way
Sit over there.
We gonna have them KeKe on a cat a corner to you old freak ass.
Oh
I've
God.
been eating I done ate 2 salads. Now that's come out some, you want to get on OnlyFans? No.
Let me tell you something. KeKe lose 5 pounds. She think everybody wants it.
I do. I do. Between him and Ryan ain't here to defend himself, but they want me, and I be trying to tell I don't want them.
Oh,
So no, Zach, I will not be on OnlyFans.
You know what? I'm just trying to add more to the scenario. Nobody wants you. I just want to add more to the scenario to make it interesting.
No, I will not. But my man, for $50,000 a month, and it's strictly virtual, I'm the cameraman. I'm down for this.
I doubt it. I think you
would.
lying.
Really?
I think you lying.
Why?
So everybody, but it's not like private. Like everybody knows it's him.
Yeah, it's virtual.
Everybody know it's him. His face, like everybody.
But I would be controlling the subscribers.
No, you can't.
I
do
would
all
be,
that.
yes.
Nah,
so
you
like,
can't.
Messing up the money.
no, I'm not. Nobody I know should be subscribing to my man page.
How would you know?
Cause you can see their profile. I'm assuming I don't have you. I'm sure you got an OnlyFans account.
No, I ain't got
Zach definitely subscribed to OnlyFans. He made me subscribe to OnlyFans.
He made you. What?
This
kind
is
of-
how,
Hold
because
on.
somebody got an OnlyFans and he was like, I want to do some research and see what it was. And I did the same research. Like, this is crazy.
That was on. Look, I only did
We
that
won't
because
talk about
we
who.
wanted to see who OnlyFans, what they had on their OnlyFans, and it was for research purposes only. After that, we
It was
deleted it.
crazy.
But I do I do support small black business. So that's funny though.
You can't marry anybody that has OnlyFans.
I
If
wouldn't
she
do it.
made $50,000 a month virtually, I'm gonna have. She's fun, but she's not forever.
50,000 a
She's
month.
fun.
And she want
She's
to be
not
with
forever.
you.
I'm gonna have fun with you,
Really?
but it's not a forever. You can't. That's the thing. Why do you think men hate women? Don't hate women. Hate women that they don't like when they women wear. Quit looking like that. When they don't like when their women wear revealing clothes. Every dude that's most dudes that don't have the voyeur goddamn kink don't want their women going out on Halloween looking wild. They don't want her wearing tight clothes. They want, if she got a big ass, we want a shirt to hang over ass and leggings. We don't.
You want that when she with you, but when she ain't with you,
Yeah, because you're hanging it in front of us.
I understand.
You're using your sexuality to be like, okay, hey guys, I look good. Look at it. Look, you're flaunting your beauty in front of us. You peacocking.
Okay.
Just the same way is that we going out and we got a nice car and we gonna drive it real slow when we see women walking the dog. We got a nice car. Same thing if you got a watch. Same thing if you wearing clothes. That's how dudes do it. That's what we doing. We showing you, hey, look, hey over here, I
Look
got
at
a little
me.
money. I can take care of you.
yeah. Okay, well, Hey, to each his own. I'm gonna cash out. I don't know what y'all
I'm
so
not.
pride. Y'all pride gonna keep y'all from 50 G's a month.
I was that's
For
how you end up in the
G's a
Diddy
lot of
trial.
money.
For something on
That's
virtual.
how you end up on the Diddy trial. That's how you end up on the stand.
Virtual.
But KeKe, I'm gonna tell you something. Don't let that money get you out there.
What?
Because even if she's not having sex with men and she's just doing toys and stuff like that, I couldn't do it because your boy's gonna look. And I don't want my friends to be able to see my woman in an intimate way. Now, if as far as like what Tone was saying, as far as like wearing certain things, yeah, certain things. I think you should dress a certain way when you in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But some women you gonna see it. You know what I'm saying?
There.
It is what it is. It is what it is, and nothing you can do about it. But you shouldn't be like super provide. Like I don't want you not gonna have nothing see through on your whole ass out. You and me. That's a bit much. But some guys like it. That's for some guys. Some guys are the opposite though, and they be like, my chick look good. Look at her. I don't care because she mine. So it just depends on what you like.
So would y'all marry a stripper?
No.
I'm dating them.
Would you marry one?
If she stops stripping.
Okay.
A lot of strippers got the best. The strippers that I did break up with had some of the best personalities I ever. The cool as hell. Cool, funny.
Smart. Yes. I know some smart strippers.
Kinda.
That's all.
Like,
So how could you go with a stripper? Now you confusing me.
That's what
You
I'm trying to
confusing me.
see.
How can you marry a stripper but not marry an OnlyFans model?
If she stopped OnlyFans, then yes.
So you don't matter if it's already out there.
I can't stop. How am I gonna come into your life? Like if I can't, let's say if I go, I meet a woman, she's got OnlyFans. Boom, we in a relationship. It starts, we having fun. Now it starts getting serious, and I say, hey, baby, you got to stop that OnlyFans. I know it's making you money, but I can't. We can't.
You know, it's the same coochie it was before.
Right.
You know, like the coochie that she took a picture of before she got with you, it's the same picture she gonna upload in January. Why would you stop the $50,000 a month for the coochie that's already on the internet?
Because people
it's
are
out there already.
KeKe, because we got to stop it now.
No,
we stop. No, I'm saying because now we know because now. No, yes, it does.
It don't.
Why doesn't it? Because if she stopped doing it, it's over.
No, it's not.
It's already out
It's
there.
living forever.
No, it's not.
In 4K.
No,
They
it's
done
not.
seen
That
it.
we closing the site down. Everything done.
It's
got
not
it
done.
already.
You can, man, them videos are living. Anything you put
Forever.
on the internet is living.
Man, look.
I don't know why
You confusing me. in
Don't
this
count
nigga.
don't stop the bag for something that's already out there.
If you, especially if you gonna be with her, if you
all right,
gonna
look,
still be with her, you might as well let her get.
We
the
got
money.
a final thoughts. I got to call.
Oh my God, this man got
another
so
one.
many calls, bro. Who you talking to?
I
bro?
got a
That's
call.
like,
Final
what do you
thought.
got
All
going
right,
on?
we got a
Hey,
final
I think you
thought.
about to testify against Diddy.
I gotta get
I
on the
ain't never
call.
seen nobody with all these calls.
All right, with that being said,
I gotta go.
what more can we say?